Tonight is Wednesday, February the 20th, 2019. The time being 10:21 p.m. I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter what your nationality, the color of your skin, your race, your political, your philosophical, your personal or religious beliefs may be. I greet all of you all with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter if you're rich or poor. Don't matter if you Donald Trump or the former President Obama. Don't matter if you Donald Trump, the former President Obama, or even a factory worker or somebody on disability. I greet you all with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. I'm coming today to appeal especially to the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, the Mississippi County Sheriff Department, Charleston, Missouri City Hall, Charleston, Missouri 33rd Circuit Court here in Mississippi County, law enforcement officials all around the world, and everybody that stands for justice all around the world. I want y'all to focus on what I'm finna say because it's a complaint about two law enforcement officials in the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. One being a 20-year-plus veteran, the only black on there, Sergeant Percy Owens. And the other one is on a guy that's been in the military. And I think he still is go back and forward to active duty. He's white. His name is Austin Henson. That's Henson. I want y'all to hear this complaint that I'm finna give to the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, to the Chief of Police, Robert Hearns, to investigate both of these individuals for an incident that happened to me in my household on January the 30th, 2019, twice, by two individuals in this town known to be troublemakers. Now, if you talk to some preachers in this town, some NAACP presidents in this town, some other people in this town, they would tell you these two individuals is reformed drug dealers and reformed game bangers. And that's Barry Boyce and Nigel Easton. But if you see their actions 100 feet away from my home on January the 30th, 2019, you wouldn't say that they are reformed game bangers or reformed drug dealers. You would say that they are thugs out in the streets. I'm a 61-year-old man, and I doubt if any one of them is anywhere near my age. A 61-year-old man taking care of a 12 and a 13-year-old daughter who they terrified with their actions. Their actions were caught on my security camera on the same date and time. They was caught on Barry Boyce's Facebook Live, which he tagged me with January the 30th, 2019. And you can hear everything. When they first came by my house and when I called the police, you can hear their conversation and see their conversation, Barry Boyce and Nigel Easton, and you can hear the conversation of Sergeant Percy Owens and Officer Austin Henson. Now, what you do is, after you listen to this, you go to my YouTube channel and Google up Charleston, Missouri activist harassed 100 feet away from his home by two thugs, 1/30/19, January the 30th, 2019. But it'll say 1/30/19, part 1. Watch part 1. Not part 1, I apologize, part 3. And you can hear this conversation. If you can't understand who was saying what, let me show you what Sergeant Percy and Officer Henson told these two guys after I told them when they came what I was calling them for, what my complaint was about. These guys harassing me. This is Sergeant Percy Owens' statement, and you can hear it in that YouTube video part 3. Charleston, Missouri activist harassed 100 feet away from his home by 2 thugs, 1:30:19, part 3. This is Sergeant Percy when he go across the street talking to Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce. Sergeant Percy Owens, actual words. To Nigel Easton first. This is what he said. But look, don't do that because your mom, telling Nigel Easton, you see what I'm saying? Your mom seeing you over here acting a fool. These is the words of the sergeant. If he acting a fool over here on my side of town and he live all the way on the other side of town. But Sergeant Percy addressed both of them now. He said, hold it, listen to me, I'm knowing when he came out there like that, speaking about me coming outside, y'all were going to bring it to him. I knew y'all was going to do that. Then when I got to thinking, that's what he said, he got to thinking. I got to thinking, your mom, man, don't stoop down to his level. Now he is scared. This is what the sergeant told 2 individuals that came over here harassing me and terrified my daughters. Now this is Officer Henson, an army man now, and a police officer carrying a badge. Now let me show you what he told these 2 ignorant black guys that came over here harassing me. Now listen what he said. We've been watching y'all videos, man, telling Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce. This is the white officer. This is how they addressed in my complaint. You'll see it in the videos. He said, we've been watching y'all videos. I got both of y'all on Facebook. I be watching. He is just talking about me. He is just trying to validate y'all up to this point. In other words, validate, show what they mean, what they came over here for. He trying to get him some information. But I doubt if any one of them know what validate mean. Because if they did, they would have stopped talking. Then he said, I be watching both of y'all's videos. Y'all be having me effing rolling. He feel it's funny what they was doing. He just, speaking of me, he said, he just hasn't ever had anybody stand up to him. And that's what it is. We watch y'all videos anyways. They are very impressive. Now, to tell these people their videos is very impressive, said we be watching y'all videos. When I dialed the police department and told them Barry Boyce and Nigel Easton was over here harassing me via Facebook Live, which they tagged me, my security cameras showed what they was doing, and they videos showed and told what they was doing verbally. Now, they had to be watching them while they was doing it when I called. Because Percy said, I knew he was going to come out like that. How would he know what they doing unless they sent them over here or they knew by watching, sitting there laughing, wanted me to come out and do something so they can probably try to kill me or arrest me or arrest me. But God sent 2 state mans that witnessed the whole thing. But let me, you heard what they said on here. Now, you could hear Nigel Easton, the one with the old freckles in his face, with the coveralls on. kept calling me a rapist, kept saying that I'm a D chaser, and other things. But in this police report, only thing Austin put in there is I was using all type of profanity, obscenities, talking about killing them. Never once did he say I'd kill them if they came on my property, but he said I was just talking about killing them. Also, he said that he told him and Sergeant Percy told these two individuals, if y'all come back over here again, we gonna arrest y'all for harassment if Raymond so wished to file charges. You listen to that video of them two individuals that called me a clown, and you won't see that in that video nowhere. But I'm asking y'all to help me make sure they investigate this real thoroughly, because, see, if Percy Owens and Austin Henson would have did an investigation, they would have came to the conclusion that these guys harassed me. I told them when they came on the scene that they frightened and terrified my daughters. They didn't care about that. You can see on the second time when the Gail Easton and Barry Boyce was coming, they was videoing themselves again. That'll be in that YouTube video, part 3. But then you'll see the first time they came in part 1 and part 2. But let me tell you this here. If these individual police officers stood for justice, they would have investigated before they wrote this. It took them 10 days. This happened on January the 30th, 2019. I kept going up there and complaining about a report, but they hadn't written one. They finally wrote one, I believe, on the 8th or the 9th of February, 10 days later. What that tell y'all? Is that justice or is that miscarriage of justice? This report make it seem like I'm the perpetrator. I didn't go over to their house. They came over to mine. They was angry because I voted for Brent Farrow and I wouldn't explain to them, which I have no reason to have to explain to them. Anybody that knew what I was talking about, they knew what Brent Farrow would be the best person for sheriff. He's sheriff now. I'm going to leave as I came, but I'm giving this report, my complaint to the chief tomorrow. It's dated today, the 20th of February, but I'm giving it to him tomorrow. I want y'all to help and pray that they discipline Sergeant Percy Owens and Officer Henson. They're a threat to our community when they withhold evidence, pertinent evidence. Never once did he say, I told him that they frightened my daughters. My daughters was on the porch and the state man seen it. He withheld this here information because he working hand in hand with these two individuals that they said reformed. I'm going to leave now, but I won't end it. I won't end my endeavor for justice. Peace be still.